guess the final real hot topic question that I want to ask you about, of course, is All In coming up September 1st, Sears Center, Chicago. We've talked about it on our past shows. We talked a little bit about it on the New Japan Pro Wrestling Dominion Nitro's take, and I've talked about it on this channel before. Now, so if we know that at this point in the game, as we record this show, that one match has already been kind of figured out for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. As it stands right now, it's the champion Nick Aldis versus Cody, which in itself, I'm not sure if that's really a main event, grabbing worthy, spot for that, because it is, a belt that's kind of been, the last time it had national presence was, over 11 years ago on, TNA programming and that stuff. But now it's, and not like the Impact Wrestling fans will know who Magnus is, but, going forward, not a lot of other people will be like, oh, okay, whatever. How do you see, how do you see, I guess, the rest of this card shaping up? Because obviously it's a big ticket match having those two and that belt in a match, and it's a good something to throw on the marquee. It looks great for the NWA World Heavyweight title. You have Cody, aka Cody Rhodes, going for the same belt his dad held 30 years ago or whatever, versus the current champion Nick Aldis, right? And then but with all this talent getting booked left, right, and center for it, it seems like it's going to be like a independent wrestling all-star card. Is that how you kind of see it going forward here? All the talent getting booked for the card.
Yeah, because they don't have exclusive rights to use New Japan titles or Ring of Honor titles, but they did work a deal with Billy Corgan to get the NWA title, which, to be honest, I can see Cody winning because it's his heritage belt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, Nick, the title, the past winners of this title have been interesting. Like Rob Conway is a 2-time NWA champion. That will tell you everything you need to know about the NWA title right now.
That's a good point. That's a good point. It's not necessarily the same belt that it was when it came off of TV in 2007 with TNA. So, that's it. And the stipulation leading up to it too. The only way all this will show up at All In is if Cody is a Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. So does that mean that Dalton loses the belt this summer to Cody?
Because they do have Best in the World. I think they're fighting a 3-way match with Marty Scurll.
Yeah. So, I mean, does that happen? And what if Creative comes up with this plan where, okay, Scurll is walking out with the belt? Does Marty Scurll get the NWA World Championship shot? And it's that the big thing, right? So,
to be honest, I'd just decline. I'm like, no, I don't want that title. No, thank you. But it was held by like legends, and I'm like, well, yeah, it was. And then Rob Conway held it, and Adam Pearce, and Colt Cabana.
I mean, ultimately, it's still way too early to discuss the card in itself, because other than that match being announced, we haven't really heard what other.
We just know talent.
Yeah, we just know the talent that's booked to show up on the show, right? And we can speculate how they're going to be used on the show at that point. Like, you would assume that the Young Bucks will be fighting somebody, in a tag team match. You can assume that, Tessa Blanchard and Madison Rayne might go one-on-one to continue what's been going on Impact.
Maybe Okada and Omega have a quick match.
Maybe that's Okada Omega 5 for 20 minutes or 30 minutes or something. But like we said in the New Japan Pro Wrestling Dominion Nitro stake, I think that ship has sailed. I think it might be interesting to see Okada and Omega team up as a tag team.
Against Marty and Hangman, maybe?
Maybe, potentially.
Yeah.
Although I think they might have their sights set on a Hangman Joey Ryan one-on-one match.
But he's dead.
What's going on?
He's dead. He can't wrestle.
The ghost of Joey Ryan versus Hangman Page. And then you just send Joey out there in white, and he's good to go.
Yeah, because you got other guys there. You got Pentagon, Zero's going to be there, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Chelsea Green, Jay Lethal.
I think it'd be interesting to see, maybe Okada and Omega, if they do tag one-on-one with each other, versus Pentagon and Phoenix. I think that would be just a neat
That'd be a fun match.
That'd be a fun match to see. And again, too, if you wanted to work the Golden Lover storyline, if you book Ibushi for All In, I'm not sure if he's booked for All In yet or not, you have them against Pentagon and Phoenix. I think that might be a natural in itself, too, because you have the hottest tag team in Japan versus the hottest tag team in Mexico right now. Go one-on-one and like a tag team war. That'd be cool. So, but it's still up in the air whether this thing's going to be on an iPay-per-view or a pay-per-view provider,
or DVD,
or straight to VHS, or if they're going to be close circuiting this thing, or
it's going to be on the first ever All In radio pay-per-view.
Oh wow, that'd be wild.
To be honest, I'm actually looking forward a lot more to StarCast.
Yeah, the panels at StarCast and that stuff is looking a lot like it's going to be a lot of fun to monitor and watch what happens throughout the weekend there and that stuff. I mean, I wish I was going down there and that stuff. It's kind of like they've made a WrestleMania weekend for the indies, right?